Joe, anything you would add to that? The warnings or the encouragements, the promises in these verses?
I just find it all beautiful. I find it all beautiful. I just think it's such a good compass for the human experience, isn't it? That God's given us that, yeah, don't get proud, don't assume, don't think you've got it all together. And it's, for me, again, it's a bit of a reminder to walk out our salvation with fear and trembling, you know, that we just think, okay, don't get too proud. Don't think that you've got it all nailed. And it's just this, again, a beautiful reminder of our reliance on God, the way we need to trust him, cleave to him, cling to him at times, and that faith and trust are just essentially what we've been created for. So, yeah, I find it a stark warning, but also it's kind of this paradox, this warning, but also really comforting at the same time.
You'd be like, oh, shut up. Of course that can't.
It's 144,000.
Yeah, that's right. And they'll suddenly go, but, okay, pretend I haven't listened to anything that he said. No, do listen to what he's been saying. He's just been trying to argue. It's not about that. And Jesus said that to people in John 8. So when he says all Israel here, he can't be saying all people who have the right genes. No, he's saying, remember what Israel means to God. It means like anyone can be a wrestler with God. Someone who engages with God. He's been arguing that, whether you're pagan or not, or Jewish, or it's open for anybody. So he's like saying, look, at the end, what God's got, this dream of this tree that's got all kinds of different branches and fruit and flowers, and it's beautiful, and all these, so many people different. He's like, that is how it's going to be. No one's, if you're trusting Jesus, you're in on this, whether you're Jewish, Gentile, anything. And in the end, all of that Israel's going to be saved. The Israel that he was making promises about, because remember, you introduced it and said, God's made all these promises about Israel. Has he broken them? No. The Israel that he's thinking about, he won't have broken any promises, because that Israel is defined by trusting in Jesus, the Christ.
Now, and I think for us, just practically speaking, when we get to a place where we are just in awe at what God is doing, when we maybe don't understand all that God is, this should be our posture. It should be a posture of praise. Just thanking God for his wisdom,